I got a call at around 4 a.m. that my cafe, which was just adjacent to the river bank, has been washed away. It's been 8 days now. Yesterday only we are able to receive electricity and water.
So, we all know about the tragedy that has hit the state of Himachal Pradesh. And a few days back, we know that a lot of flash floods and the heavy rainfall of Himachal Pradesh has devastated the landforms. And Manali, Shimla, and a lot other regions were very badly affected. A lot of people were stranded and are still now stranded. NDRF and the local government and the authorities are still rescuing people from where they are, but people are not able to get the exact benefits or the basic things that they require at the moment right now. But I am right now with someone who is at the ground zero and who has suffered a lot of loss in during these flash floods because of the overflowing Vyas rivers and its tributaries. I have with me Dr. Indu Oberoi, who is a doctor and stays in Delhi NCR, but she had gone to Himachal, Manali specifically, to lease a resort, and she was staying there for quite some time. And now her resort has been completely washed away. Doctor, what would you like to say? What actually happened when you were there at the incident?
The incident took on Sunday early morning. Since it was weekend, whole Manali was jam-packed by visitor and guests. My resort was also full. I was having approximately 75 guests. And I got a call at around 4 a.m. that my cafe, which was just adjacent to the river bank, has been washed away. I ran to the resort, and within an hour, I evacuated my resort, checked out all the guests, and by 10 a.m., whole of my resort and all the cottages, garden, and restaurant got washed away by the water. And there is a school and orphanage, Tibetan school, adjacent to my resort. Its garden area was also flooded, and there were approximately 150 to 200 students. Children were there. They were also evacuated and shifted to some upper areas, to uphill areas. By 11 or 12 a.m., the whole area was totally flooded, and the bridge which connects our area. I am in village Kalat, which is in Manali. It was disconnected by the other mainland, by Manali.
So, doctor, did you also rescue people? Like you just said that you had rescued a few students who were living in the orphanage and you took them to the higher ground so that the river, the tributaries cannot affect them. So, what actually happened? How did you rescue them?
We shifted the children to upper areas. My staff helped us a lot, and the cars which were parked in my parking, we shifted the cars to the other side of the bridge which connects our village to the main highway, Delhi Manali highway, because we were pretty sure that the bridge is going to collapse. So all the guests checked out, they ran out. Some of them were able to cross the Mandi area, but some were left behind and they checked into some other hotels.
Right. What is the scenario right now? Are you getting any help from the government? Do you have food? Do you have electricity?
It's been 8 days now. On the seventh day, yesterday only, we are able to receive electricity and water. But since the bridge is still disconnected and the roads are still not in proper condition, we are totally deprived of from essentials, we are not getting any medicine, vegetables, milk, or other things.
You're not able to get the basic things that you need
Yeah,
for
today is
survival.
the 8th day and the roads are still not connected.
Yes, so we got to know that Indian Army is on the roll and they are trying to rebuild the roads and they are trying to rescue people. But the situation at where you are seems quite different from what we are being told or what people are being told by the authorities and all.
This
So
Klath is still totally disconnected from both sides. It is the only area which now it has become an island, because from the both the sides the river had washed away all the roads. So we are left with only one route, which is the behind that we have to track the mountain and track down to other side of the mountain to purchase our essentials.
right, right,
It
right.
is the only thing
And what
for
what
us left.
what happened to your resort?
It has been totally washed away. Not a single brick has been left, and I leased it 3 months back. April only I got this resort on lease, and in Manali it's a culture to pay whole annual amount in one go. So I have paid all the annual rent in April only,
Right.
and I don't know whether I'll be able to get the refund or not.
Is there any help from the government, or is there any help from the local
No, not
authority?
yet. Not yet. No one is able to reach over here, maybe because of roads. No one is able to reach over here.
But locals must be living there around you in neighbors.
There are a lot of locals and villagers are staying here, but all of us are managing by anyhow.
So there is
There
no.
was no internet, no telephone, no mobile connections for 6 to 7 days here. We were
Right.
unable to connect to our relatives.
So did you talk to your family when you got the network receptivity?
Yeah, after 6 days, I was able to connect to my family, and they were pretty scared, and they have launched my missing complaint in various police stations around here.
Is there anything else or any new problem that you are facing? Right, like you had told about the locals are still looking for candles. There is no candles in the city.
Yes, scarcity of candles and scarcity of diesel for generator.
Right. So there was no
Not available.
electricity from a lot of days. So people were
Yes, no
using and living on
electricity,
candles.
which is not available because of the disconnect with the other areas.
Hmm.
Uh, we are very short of now fuel and food.
Right. So, guys, we are just showing you the exact location where the resort of Dr. Indu Oberoi was. This was the location, and this was the scenario before the flash flood. And after the flash flood, what you can see is nothing. There is nothing left, only a few tables, only a few things around. Right, but how will you get home? Is there any route or any way that is being built?
Right now, I'm totally disconnected because electricity is not here. My phone and laptop are not properly charged. I don't know what the government policies are going on outside, what is happening in the outside world. I'm totally disconnected.
What exactly did you
Right
see
now,
in at that point when your resort was being washed away? Did you see it with your eyes?
yes, yes. In front of my eyes, my everything was getting washed away.
You are smiling still. It takes a lot to smile at this moment because it is actually very heavy on a lot of people, and it must be very difficult for you to cope up with these things. But yeah, you're smiling. That's a big thing. But what exactly did you see? How did the the flow of the river, the level of the river rise?
Actually, my resort was very far away from the main river Byas. It was its tributary Nala, which was coming from uphill down. I think the doors of the dams were they opened it to our side. I don't know what had happened because since from morning 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. The water was continuously flowing and its level was continuously increasing whole day. So slowly, step by step, the water was rising up, and my upper rooms and the upper restaurants was very far and which was at a very height from the river. They got washed away. So the main problem was its tributary or the nala which was coming from upside. It changed its path. Now it's flowing through my land now.
Right. Did you? Was there any loss of life, or was there any problem with the workers or anyone? You saw anything?
By God's grace, my all the guests have reached their homes, and my staff is in good condition now. They were shocked psychologically, but now all is well. But the main issue is I'm still getting the calls from many travel agents from Delhi, Chandigarh, and Punjab in search of their travelers, in search of their taxis and their drivers which are missing. So they are calling the hotelers whether their taxi has been parked in their parking or not. So
Right.
it's
So
a scary condition.
the guest who might have stayed at your place must have left, and the roads were obviously breaking and
Yes.
everything was falling
If
apart.
they were able to find a room in some other hotel, then it is fine.
But we'll pray for the best, and we'll hope that you come back home soon with your family, and the losses that you might have taken, maybe government can help you in those losses. And we would also appeal to the government to rescue you and a lot of people that are still stranded and are struggling to find basic needs, rations, food, and water. Uh, but yeah, please take care of yourself.